What y'all trying to do? Yeah, debate the facts with unbiased review. Pick a side, it's one night of the two. Yeah, I know my shit, homie. How about you? All different topics, classics, debatables, gossip. Who gonna end up on a stock list? Which battler you think living in hospice? And if he will, get bodied still like Colossus. Which novice out hungrier than the hostage? Reporting live as Stuart Scott and Bob Costas. Our synopsis coming straight out of the conscious. Plugged in, we the outlet for your eye sockets. Facts.
There's been a lot of people retiring, but what's your thoughts about the battles that are retiring and the people that are going to replace them?
All right, let's look at it. Rex says after Shine, he's done. Arsenal says he's done, even though he's going to obviously do this little tour or whatever, and he's done. Verb has announced that he's done.
Right.
B-Dot?
B-Dot, yeah. B-Dot has announced already that he's done.
B-Magic?
Magic has announced that he's done.
I feel like there's like two more, man.
I think
when I spoke to Math, I think Math might be getting ready to exit as well. I think he might be on his way.
We came up under watching a lot of these vets. I mean, obviously Arsenal and Verb and even Rex are, three people you can put on a Rushmore. And I kind of felt like even Hollow even has like one or two more battles. You talk to Mook and Lux probably more than I do. Well, not more than I do. I know you talk to them more than I do. Where do you feel like they stand? Because I think even Mook was even saying recently on Twitter that he's done.
I haven't spoken.
But you actually said you think Mook will be back.
Right. I haven't spoken to Lux, but knowing Lux, for as long as I've known him, he's very calculated. So we might see him next year. As far as Mook goes, we might see Mook this year. We might see him this year. I've been getting too many phone calls. I've been hearing too many bars. We might be seeing Mook this year.
All right, so Verb, Rex, B-Dot, B-Magic, Math, if he's gone, Arsenal. Where do you feel like that leaves the game in terms of the new people? Do you feel like, because I made a blog saying I sometimes think URL is actually running out of top tier matchups. I just think they're running out of them. When I asked Shotgun Shit today, I'm like, yo, why do you want to battle DNA? He's just like, yo, his response was, he's just a vet I haven't battled. That was just his response. It's just like, and I know he was saying that they took, he was like, I've been fucking around with DNA every now and then at events. I just feel like that's a battle I want to take. I just feel like with the veterans, they're just running out of matchups. I think URL and this new wave of youth movement, this is what we're gonna see, and they may be infused a little bit with the top tiers, but I could easily see, man, like the summer of next year, like a lot of these niggas not even on any of these cards.
I mean, you got to look at URL for how they've conducted business from the time they started. You know what I mean? They started with these guys, they got them to a point, and then these guys want to do different things. So that's why the PGs was created, to continue the cycle of upward movement within their company. And, you got to commend them for that. I don't think any of those, I think all of those guys are going to be done, but it might be a tactic for them to come back, return of the vets or something like that later on down the line. We'll see them again, it's just we won't see them now. It's interesting, man, to know that, I mean, Shotgun Shook saying that, he's not wrong, but they also battled a lot of guys in their early careers. So Suge and Calico would be fire right now, but they already battled. Suge and Rock would be fire right now.
What do you think about leagues that took away good battles? There's been a lot, you can go to Total Slaughter, had some battles. You can go, just what do you think about all the leagues that came in, this infusion of leagues that took a lot of dope battles and that could have possibly be great now, but they either made them one-rounders, they either made them just not good, period. And now the league is gone, and then you still left with URL and King of the Dot.
Some battles,
see those battles.
I mean, I think some battles were better off URL, and then there's some battles that may have been better on URL. Do you think, in all honesty, Young Ill versus Rex would have been better on URL? 3 rounds.
During that time, we was getting a good Rex and a good Ill.
At that
and
time,
I mean, just the fact that I like.
At that time, Rex was getting booed. in URL. He got booed at some Madness one.
Versus conceded.
He got booed in that second round. He started the round. Man, we ain't worried about all of the boos. He started his round off like that, bro.
I wasn't in the building for that battle.
I was. He got booed.
I don't think it would have been a classic like we look at the one round.
That battle was incredible.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. That was an incredible battle that happened there. Now, Rex and Head Ice, now that on URL would have been dope. That would have been very dope. Like, undeniable dope. Would Big K versus Math, would that have been better on URL?
Yeah, Big K versus Shotgun Suge right now on URL. Autos was on the Vlad TV joint, the Killers League. So I feel like a lot early on too. Not only did the top tiers battle too much, I thought some of the leagues that came in just on a whole little. Let me grab a quick little card and
would Lux and Hollow have been better on URL?
No.
Would Hitman and Old Red have been better on URL?
Nah.
So it varies. It goes, it's up in the air. It depends on, specific times and specific eras. I think certain battles should have been on URL and others should have stayed where they were because it worked well at that time for those particular places. Calico and Old Red is incredible, and it was dope because it was on UW. You know what I mean? Arsenal and Rex, incredible on UW. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Arsenal and Rex if they would have booked Arsenal and Rex, and this is no knock to Hitman, instead of Arsenal and Hitman, that would have been crazy. Because they were already beefing beforehand. That's no shot at Hitman, but Arsenal and Rex have been beefing for 2 years at that time already. Arsenal has spelled out T-Rex name in hundreds.
Dash in your name, right? 100.
That's all that dash is worth.
200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 3,000. Uh-oh. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
Keep going.
600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 100, 200, 300,
Can you fit the X?
400, 500.
Too much money?
600, 700, 800.
Let's throw the rest up. Let's throw the
Guess
rest
what?
up.
5,000, nigga.
That's a tip.
Because T-Rex wanted 5,000. That was a lost battle that URL missed out on.
I think Gladiator School, we missed out on some battles too.
Rex and Rum Nitty.
Yeah, you also had
Calico and Hitman.
You had
John and
John
Arsenal.
and Arsenal. We had a lot of battles on there that was just.
So it varies, you know what I'm saying? We've seen good battles on URL, we've seen bad battles on URL. We've seen good battles off URL and bad battles off URL. I mean, maybe no matter where it would have been, they would have been bad, they would have been good.
So who replaces this wave now? Who we looking at now?
It's the new guys, man. And you gotta just respect it, man.
Who's the nicest new guy to you?
The nicest new guy to me right now might be Av. It might be Av.
For me, it was B Dot before he retired. So now I guess I gotta go with Av too.
I gotta go with Av.
too.
I gotta go with
Okay,
Av.
yeah.
I gotta go with Av. And then like right underneath Av is Nitty. Right underneath Av is Nitty. And then we gotta see what happens with Chess and Twerk and guys like that. But for now it's Av and Nitty.
Yeah, shout out to you, Nitty, because we know you're not a new guy or whatever. I know you've been around
word.
for a while, but
You know
just
what I
new
mean?
to URL. But yeah. Yeah, man, just to piggyback on the whole unbiased debates to facts, man, NOME 7 is completely sold out. No general admission, no VIP, no more stage passes. It's sold out 2 weeks before, you know what I'm saying, the actual date, man. It's completely sold out. I don't think people realize how much of a big deal and how much of a trickling down effect that this actually has. It's been a minute since NOME has actually sold out. URL always has lines around the block. URL always does a lot of crazy numbers or whatever, but it's been, NOME hasn't sold out since NOME 5. That was the last time it actually sold out, Irving Plaza. So, I mean, that's a big deal, dog. And when I look at this card, this is not even the best NOME. You know what I'm saying? Like, the card isn't even super crazy. It's a good card. Don't get it wrong. I'm going to be in the building. I'm going to be excited. But it's not even the best NOME. Look at NOME 5. Clips and Hollow. Sirius Jones and DNA. Jazz and Official, A-Verb and K-Shine, Sue Surf and Rock. That's basically all top tiers. You know what I'm saying? All top tiers and legends. And even if you go to the female side of Jazz and Official, you're looking at the top of the Queen of the Ring chain too. Summer Madness 5, same building, Clips and Lux, Rock and Cal, Rex and T-Top, Suge and Big T, and they had a 2-on-2 with DNA and K-Shine and Chess and Steam. A lot of firepower and big names on these cards. When you look at this card sold out 2 weeks before. That's really kind of impressive. I think that's why URL put that video out, because even to them, they felt like, wow, we really sold out, you know, very far in advance from the actual date. And the promotion for this card isn't even crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's not no back and forth like it was in other gnomes and stuff, where there was a crazy trailer and everything, where you had like...
I think Good's strong point is selling y'all bullshit. Goods has mastered the ability to... Goods is the best, weakest rapping nigga in the game. He has mastered the ability to make y'all think the shit he say is cold.
I don't worry about I don't go watch battles, man. It's not to sound cocky. I don't watch battle rap, yo. You know why I don't watch battle rap? Because I don't want to catch myself doing something somebody else do. Like as far as trying to, he did that battle, so he won like this, and then I try to kind of mimic that. I don't watch battles at all, man. I go up there and do me, be myself. A lot of these niggas ain't they self. They don't know who they are.
You know how Twiz used to hook up the trailers. There hasn't been none of that. There's been an announcement. There hasn't, like, look at the main event. There's no back and forth between Rex and Shine. No back and forth at all. There's no back and forth between Goods and Verb. There's no studio sessions where Smack is in the middle and they talking their shit. This is one of the least promoted cards, if we're keeping it real. When you look at the card, a lot of people don't even feel like Rex is even going to win this battle. This is a main event that people are like so sure that Shine is going to win this battle. And this is a main event. People are always talking down on Goods, like, oh, Goods is, you know, doesn't really have bars. I'm not crazy about Goods. So when you look at the card, you know what this card selling out told me? This card selling out told me the vets are in trouble. They're in trouble, my nigga. They are definitely in trouble. Look at this. You mean to tell me a card with T-Top, Chess, Av, Briz, and Ill Will sold out 2 weeks before the event? And this is no knock to them. And I know it got T-Rex and Shine. I know it got Tay-Rock on the card. I know it got Goods on the card. This is one of the least top tier cards of any gnome period. And it sold out faster than some of the other gnomes did. And what that tells me is that the vets are in trouble. The minute URL figured out we can sell out, we can get the same amount of views, because one thing, URL always been a business. So even though they get on camera and say, we want to put good battles together and stuff like that, you really want good battles as well as the views. Because if you're not getting the views, then that translates into money down the road. The minute URL figured out we can get good battles with the young dudes, and actually get the views with the young dudes, and they're not as expensive, we're not paying $12,000 and $13,000 for these niggas a battle. This is the perfect situation for URL, and that's what told me that the vets are in trouble. There's no A-Verb on the card, there's no DNA on the card, there's no Sue Surf on the card, there's no Calico on the card, there's no Charlie Clips on the card. You didn't even see this in previous gnomes. None of these niggas are on the card, and the card is selling out. And when you look at the views, my nigga, Chess is doing more views than Verb. Chess is doing more views than Verb, dog. Have you seen the views of Chess and Av? It's almost at 1 million. Chess and Reed Dollars, Chess and Saga. Niggas don't even like Saga that much. And look at the views of Chess and Saga. Almost like 800K for that battle. That just tells you, man, this young boy is pulling in some views. Av is no different. The best battle on Gnome 6 was Av and Chess. That tells you something, man, that niggas are tapped into these new guys. Not even just URL, the fans are too. The fans are giving these niggas mad views. Look at some of the views of the other battles like Briz and A-Verb and who else? Big T and John and stuff like that. Look at the other battles and you look at the views of what Chess is doing. When this card sold out, I thought this isn't even a crazy gnome as far as the promotion. Even the names on there isn't super crazy compared to old gnomes that had Clips and Hollow and Lux and all these people on the card. They still sold out, which tells me that moving forward, you're just going to see more of the same, man. Ushering out the old and in with the new. Because not only are we getting better battles than the vets, we're actually now getting the views that the vets were getting. Yeah, you can get 1 million views when you Charlie Clips, but now we can get 1 million views with chess. Okay, chess price, Charlie Clips price. Simple math tells you we need to book chess because we're still getting a better battle out of chess. We're still getting the views out of chess, and we're still getting a cheaper price out of chess. This is just simple mathematics. When I saw that Gnome sold out 2 weeks before the date, I said the vets are in trouble. The vets are in trouble. They're already retiring. And on top of that, the vets are in trouble, man. And that's what me and Mickey Fax was talking about. There's been so many battles that were just missed out on. The vets not only are running out of people to battle, they just missed out on them. You know, look how many one-round battles, Rex and Head Ice. Goods and Shotgun Suge was a one-round battle. Goods and Hitman was a one-round battle. John and Charlie Clips was a one-round battle. Look how many top tiers MC Warbook, Mav and K-Shine, Big T and Arsenal, Goods and Arsenal. All these battles that were top tier battles that could have been good. I'm not just on URL, could have been good on UW, could have been good on all these leagues. These niggas took these one-rounders and these fucking battle on a beat type shit and they just turn them into whack battles that nobody cares about. So you're running out of battles. The young boys are giving you better battles. I don't completely know if I agree with that because I'm not super crazy about the young guys completely either. But they are giving you at least more effort. And now they're giving you the views and they're cheaper. Perfect scenario for URL. And this is how you usher in the new people. UnbiasReview, holla at your boy.